Hey guys, Crystal Daz and Hobbs here, bringing another weekly Brutal Mutation. This week we have one of the worst mutators ever. We'll talk about that in a minute. Here's the score screen for the game that we just played, and the stat screen for those of you who'd like to see it. I'm going to go ahead and load this replay, and then we'll start talking about what's going on here.
Maybe we should have a waiver for our viewers to sign so they don't get sick.
Fair enough. Disclaimer, this video might make you sick. There we go. So, first mutation, not a big deal, is fear. Your units get feared and run all over the place when they get hit. No big deal. Second mutation, evasive maneuvers. Enemies teleport a little bit away when they get hit. Not a big deal. Those are pretty easy mutations. The third one, which is actually first on the list, is a vertigo, which flips the screen randomly all the flippin' time throughout the whole game and has been known to make a lot of people sick. So, like so. The whole map is like that, and it's just horrible. You can't tell.
I am Janara.
I hate it. I don't support this mutation. Anything that makes people sick like this should be completely removed from co-op. So, your opinion on it, Hobbs?
There's a reason it has never come up again, ever. The backlash is strong.
Yep.
With their psionic support, I will end his ascent.
So tips for this mutation. First tip, don't play it. It's stupid and I don't believe it should be supported, but if you do have to play it, use your mini-map more than you use the main map. I played half my time, my eyes were on the mini-map, half the time they were on the main map. Hobbs didn't really want to have to do that, so he went Stukov, I think, so.
I want Stukov just to counter fear.
Fair enough. So, anyway, that's all that this mutation really is. The horrible, horrible vertigo is just, it's just bad. I don't really have much else to say about it. It's just bad. So, the enemy composition we got, Protoss, Skytoss, Carrier, not Tempest. So, it wasn't horrible. Not the easiest, but not the worst. So, it went pretty well, I think. So, now I'm wondering, do we get the same camera flips or are they different? This one's almost normal. Is the same for you, Hobbs?
Flip the same.
Yeah, okay.
Camera flip.
So, anyway, you really got to know your positioning on this to get your buildings in order. Otherwise, you're gonna, well, mess stuff up. So. I wish they had an option to view the replay with a normal camera from a Vertigo game just to see how it affects people's play. It'd be interesting to watch. So,
A group of enemies seeks to support Amon's champion. Do not allow that to happen.
So for any of you viewers watching, if you know what's wrong with... I've had other people view replays before, and none of them have this graphical error that I have right here where things are overlapping. If anyone knows how to fix that, let me know.
Only one army?
What's overlapping?
You'll see when you watch the replay. The main objectives are on top of my mini-map, like literally overlapping the mini-map. So...
Oh.
It's like blocking half my view of it, and I don't know how to fix that, but I've talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people say they don't have that problem when watching replays. I do, so I don't know really what's going on with that. But if anybody knows how to fix that, I'd really appreciate your advice, because that makes viewing replays yuck. So, I got rid of that temporarily by bringing up one of the sub-menus like actions per minute, so can make the objectives go away, but... Anyway, here we go, attack in the middle, yay! Honestly, this was basically just a normal game of Chains, so... It didn't feel like a horrible game. If it was Zerg or Terran, it might have, but Protoss, easy mode. So... So, I guess we'll talk about masteries. I did switch over from Zagara's attack damage to her life and energy regen in the event that she got feared. Uh, I had a sustained frenzy to do something. I forgot why I chose that, and baneling damage, of course. I don't, Hobbs, which masteries did you choose for this one?
Standard, Apocalypse, Infantry Duration, and Volatile Invested.
Fair enough. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, the first hybrid appears at the 9-minute mark, so we are clearing that lower left area a little bit early in preparation of that hybrid appearing, so I think we stayed pretty far ahead of the hybrid spawns in this map. Not too bad.
No, we were way ahead, actually.
I think so.
The enemy has sent an attack against us.
So weird looking at what I was doing. The camera is just so messed up. Oh, a normal view.
That slowed down my bunker construction because of all the disorientation.
Yep. This part, Hobbs is like, get out of here, I got this wave. You go protect the whiny girl.
Someone has to.
Yep.
Our allies are under attack. New evolution over here.
We share your structure.
Our allies are under attack.
Alright, and we're actually... Hobbs is actually clearing out the second hybrid location, while the first hybrid hadn't even spawned yet, so... Wonderful.
Alexander for the win.
Yup. Yup. Now I'm gonna see what you're talking about. During the game you were saying your Apocalypse was attacking one of my air units here. I gotta see what that was.
I'm pretty sure it was a scout, but it was hiding under your Overseer.
Yeah, it had shot at the scout that would died.
It's evasive maneuvers, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
It shoots at the last location, which is really dumb.
I agree.
Man, I wish I had seen that.
So yeah, for me, typical Zagara play here. Operate with a minimal army until you get all your upgrades going. When you have no upgrades left to go and have a bunch of macro hatches, then start making your army, plow through the map, destroy everything, murder, murder, death, kill, win. So, typical strategy.
Wait, since when does Stukov have the Terran HUD? Or dashboard, whatever the term it is. Well, at least in the replay he does.
I don't see the HUD in the replay.
Oh, I do.
Weird.
Mass frenzy is ready.
These Zerg just mutated again.
Enemy supplicants are headed toward their champion. Kill them all.
Let's look at Hobbs' point of view.
Your Zerg are done mutating.
Engagement. Intriguing. Our allies are in a rough spot.
Interesting. Go to my point of view. Just out murdering stuff.
Got forces under attack out there. Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, not much to say here, just a bunch of Protoss dying, so... Did we get the bonuses? I forget.
Yeah, I got him.
Cool.
After all, we need that, what is it, 2000 XP?
We need that 2000 XP. I wonder, what is that 2000 times, what do we need, like 4 games per level, so at about 800 levels, 4 games, 3,200 times 2,000. It's not that much, really. Even all the way up to 1,000, you could probably make that up with just 10 games.
We have an enemy attack inbound.
I'll have to do the math on that.
Mutation complete. Man, I wish I hadn't seen that.
They still haven't removed the glitch where if you have a map with a Ghost Academy
Traders are seething with
and you
Amon's
kill it, you
power.
get
Slay them
like
so they
200
cannot support their
experience
champion.
extra for killing a Ghost Academy from the enemy Terrans. Interesting.
I don't think it even does anything though.
Oh, it does. It counts in the experience. You get 200 extra. So,
Oh, whoopee.
hey, just throwing that out there for people who don't know.
Got forces under attack out there.
Yeah, that's a great way to farm XP. Let the AI rebuild all the Ghost Academies after you kill them. Not.
Hey, to each their own.
Our allies are under attack.
I was honestly surprised that my Scourges didn't
Prior experience with time.
manage to kill all these right away, but I did get them eventually.
We share your structure for a time.
Meanwhile, in the center, all my broodlings are feared.
Look at that. Look at that, viewers. Criminy. That's
Our allies are
ridiculous.
under attack.
That is ridiculous. Let's look at that.
Our allies are under attack.
Wow. So yeah, we did do a full clear because
Yet another
we could,
elemental
so-
has wandered
Why
onto
not?
the field of
Yep.
battle. Deal with it. Psionic support from the hybrids turns the tide in Amon's favor. Put an end to it now.
Mass frenzy is now ready.
I call this the apocalypse.
So yeah, usually I have way more than enough Scourges to deal with that, but I didn't this time for some reason. Probably because the evasive maneuvers. Look at all that fear.
Our allies are under attack. Got forces under attack out there.
Man, when your Apocalypse gets feared, it's just so useless.
The infested draft is now available.
It's a bullet sponge.
Pretty much.
It does what it needs to do.
Our allies are
True
under
that.
attack. Our allies
Although it's just sad that
our allies
it's more useless due to evasive maneuvers.
True, because once an air unit teleports, it's just like, gone.
Yep, then you have to wait for the cooldown again.
Yep. Finally, a normal map, I say, as the map changes to something non-normal. Hurrah!
Approaches our base. It must be dealt with.
I'm not even going to try to fill you guys in on what's going on, because half of what was going on, I didn't even know what was happening. I was just looking at the mini-map and charging, so...
One day I will render those elementals extinct. But for now, let us focus our efforts on the task at hand.
Broodling delay.
Yep.
It seems my structure requires more infestation.
Broodlings dealt with the Zealots. I come in, clean them up with the Scourges, then we're good
The
to...
enemy is sending
head
forces
back
to
out on the
support their
assault.
champion. Match their strength.
Our allies are under attack.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's that evasive maneuvers. It takes 2 Scourges to kill most everything. The first one makes it teleport away. The second
Every time?
Every time, and then the second Scourge pops in the middle of the air without doing damage. That's why I was wasting so
Our allies are
many.
under attack.
No wonder.
Our allies are under attack.
So yeah,
with
for
with
those...
Zagara, I don't think there's such a thing as wasting.
Oh, there he is. So yeah, with Stukov and Zagara,
Our allies are
or
under attack.
Stukov and
It
Kerrigan,
seems
your
the enemy has
frames
established
just
fortifications on
suffer.
the path to the pit. Be
Well,
prepared
mine
to
do
set them
anyway.
ablaze.
You can see my frames dropping. Especially if it's a Zerg enemy. Decide to send in my Banelings a little bit early.
It is time to conclude this duel. Give me your power. I will rip Amon's champion. Massive psionic power flows into Amon's champion from the hybrids. Slay them quickly.
So yeah, I'm probably operating at about 1 second, or 3 seconds per frame, I think.
I'm
It's
getting
just
20 frames.
Now it just finally jumped back up. I was getting less than a frame a second there for a little bit.
You playing off a potato or something?
No, I'm playing on a computer specifically designed for Starcraft. Just doesn't like it sometimes.
You're playing on a dual core?
I am.
Oh my god. And it just goes to show that it really doesn't mean anything. The engine's just crap anyway.
Well, StarCraft 2 was only designed to run on 2 cores. It's not optimized for any current technology at all, so... I mean, look at the computers they make especially just for the tournaments at WCS, so... Anyway, that was the mutation for y'all. I hope y'all didn't enjoy Vertigo, but I hope we entertained you during this, so... please do your part and complain to Blizzard that things like this, which cause pain to people, should not be part of any mutation lineup. It's not appropriate to be causing gamers any sort of anguish whatsoever. Voice your opinion to Blizzard. Tell them this is not okay. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Take care. We'll see you next week. Hobbs, any last words?
Unacceptable.
Y'all have a good one.